Okay, well, we have a couple vegetables already in this bag. But what you can see here, these are cayenne peppers here. And they'll get pretty tall, some of them, but they're still blooming. They still got chance to another couple months here. So they're going to put out more peppers. We normally pick them. I like picking them when they're red. I mean, you can still pick them when they're green. This is a red one here. And what we'll do is just kind of go through it and then just kind of find the red ones. And then let me get down here. See, one down here. And then pick the reds off of there. I do that every couple of days because they seem to turn red very fast, but they're just polluted full of cayenne peppers. Cayenne peppers are really good for you. We take ours, we dehydrate them, cut the tips off of them, dehydrate them, and then we put them in a blender or into a processor, and then we just use them as something like a powder. You'll still have like seeds and stuff in it, and they're really great for, like, you know, you can put them on your breakfast. But cayenne pepper is really good for your blood flow. It kind of helps you out a little bit there. Plus pain, different things like that. Cayenne peppers, if you look it up online, there's a lot of things you can do with it. So that's what we grow. There's about 90 plants here. We did start all of our plants all come from seed. Okay, so we start them in the little trays, you know, you can buy in the store. We started that way ourselves with our own seeds, and then we turn around and do this. So, okay, let's go to the next one, and it's over here to the green peppers. Okay, green peppers. We have here's a red one. Just it's getting kind of old, so we just didn't pick it. It's really small, this one here is, but we'll eat it anyways because I could cut that up and I could use that for breakfast and put it into maybe some really tasty sauce, something like that. And then of course your green peppers. I'll show you one we just pulled out here. This is one of the green peppers. It was close to the ground, so I pulled it. But we got some really big ones. The green peppers, we like taking them, and then we'll just cut the tops off here, clean them out, and then we'll put like hamburger with it, with some cheese, some onions, some garlic, just different things, like even some cayenne pepper put inside of it, mix it up with that meat. And then you make a nice full meal, put it in a crock pot, throw in some sauce, and then maybe sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top of it, or you can bake it into a nice baking pan like that. That's really good too. But makes a really good winter meal, and easy to just put them in this, and then we put them in freezer bags and put them in the freezer. Okay, so we have about I would say, I can't remember, I think around 60 plants maybe. No, I don't think we put that many in this year. I end up back in here but putting doubles. Now you can put your plants beside each other. You can see they grow just as fine. And then same thing as cayenne pepper. I did the cayenne pepper. They're kind of close. So as long as they're the same, you know, like the peppers and cayenne pepper, you know what I mean? Like some tomatoes can grow together. So I've never had any problem with them. But so far I've counted, if I went through and counted, we counted about 60, plus there's probably more now, of green peppers in here. And we'll end up giving them away because we normally make a basket, and we give some cayenne peppers and green peppers and tomatoes and some cabbage, and we give that stuff to, you know, we share it with other people too. So that's really important, because if we would do that, nobody would ever be hungry. So just share if you get a little extra. Now, these peppers, you can also grow those real close to your house. You can raise beds, same thing as you can the cayenne peppers. Or you can put them in 5-gallon buckets. I've seen people do that. Just put them right next to your flowers. I mean, around your house. You know, if you have a little spot there. And then if you're in an apartment building or something, just grow them out on your balcony there. I've seen people do different places. So, but they're nice to have, really tasty. And these are like a northern, for this area. This is the eastern part of the United States, so they grow really well. I can't seem to grow as well with the California wonders they have, so I have these northerns, and they're just great for us. Okay, let's go to the next plant over here, and we'll tell you a little bit about it. Okay, what we have here is beefsteak tomatoes, and of course they do need to be trimmed up. I haven't had too much time, but I'll get in there and get them trimmed up a little bit. And then of course we hang ours, and the rope itself right here is just, it needs to be pulled back a little bit. And then that way to help hold these up, but they get heavy. And what we do is when they're young, we put a string on the bottom of that. Then we tie the string up here, and then we wrap the tomato around it. And it works really well. But these are beefsteaks, and we did pull one off here, and I have it in a bag. This is the beefsteak. Now I'll take this. I like the green just as well as I do the red. Some people can't eat the greens, but I don't have any problem with it. Now tomatoes, you can grow them in 5-gallon buckets. We did a raised bed for a mother-in-law, and she was raising green peppers in a raised bed. I got one of them beds down there, but you can do them anywhere. Excuse me. And then I take these and I cut them, and you can slice these and you can batter them with a little bit of whatever type of batter you want to make. You can use flour, egg, something like that. I like cutting them up, put them in with scrambled eggs, things like that. But I do like the green probably better than I do the red. Of course, my stomach tolerates it better. But they tell you, some people say not to eat them green. I don't know. I don't have no problem with them. Okay, on the other side we have here, I don't know if you can see those or not. I'll show you here in a minute. Well, what we have here, we have basil. Okay. Basil is really good. It's a good seasoning too. And we plant our basil next to our tomato plants, and it kind of keeps different types of bugs off them that infest the tomato plants. And they work really well. And of course, you can see these are starting to go to seed. But we'll end up taking these off, and then they smell good too. And it tastes good too. And then we'll end up taking these and probably drying them out and using them, blend them up, use them as seasoning. So basil, we got a bunch of them around through here, our tomato plants. Okay, let's go see what else we got. Okay, what we have here is sweet potatoes. Of course, they need cleaned up too a little bit to pull out some of these nasty invaders around them, but these are sweet potatoes, and they basically grow like a vine, and then every time there's a vine, they say there's a sweet potato underneath it there. I'm not real big on sweet potatoes. My wife wanted to grow them this year, so we decided to go ahead and put some in. You can see it goes all the way down through there. So works out pretty good. Okay. And then we'll come over here. We have on this side, we have over here, we have some, this is broccoli over here. Someone's going to seed, it needs to be cut. We got Brussels sprouts. Of course, we net this. We put a netting over top of, because we have so much trouble with bugs and stuff. So by putting the net over, it really helps out. Okay, well, this part of the gardens, we pulled some green beans. We did, we have 6 rows here of green beans. You can see our green beans pretty close. These are new ones here. We just started, this is our second bunch of green beans we do. And then we also, like I said, we harvest some of these about 2 or 3 times, but they come out pretty nice. Here's the green bean. And these are, they're not Blue Lake, okay? These are a little bit different. And always eat them. Some people say, well, you shouldn't eat them green like that, but I do. Now, I could do another picking on them, but some of these are going to let it go back to seed. That's why we left those in like that. Okay? But the rest of them's all new. And these are bush beans. They're strike beans, what they call them. There is one row of Blue Lake, because I had some old Blue Lake seeds for like 5 years ago. And I said, well, I'll just go ahead and try them, see what they're going to come up. And you can see pretty much all of them does. Now these are strike over here. Strike's a heavy producer bean. So if you're going to get someone, produce them pretty heavy and get a lot of beans, like we did something like about, I would say about 4 bushels out of this right here. That's pretty good. And about 5-gallon bucket for them. So we end up canning some, and then we also just take some of them, we just kind of blanch them, and then we put them in baggies and throw them into our deep freeze. And then we'll eat them all winter long. So we really don't, I don't think we hardly ever buy green beans. We haven't bought them for a long time. But these are so tasty. We're going to keep this one. Now, the nice thing about green beans is, to me, you don't have to cook them. You take a green bean and just kind of snap them off like that, and then you can throw that right in your salad and eat the green beans just like that without being cooked. Some people don't like it that way, but you know, I've been doing this stuff all my life. Since I was a kid, my parents had gardens, so that's what we ate. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what we got. Okay, what we have here, we have a lima bean, which they're a little late. Lima beans take a long time to grow, especially the kind I got here. They'll probably go to seed before I eat the things. But we might have put them in too late. I don't know. I just I don't do a lot of lima beans, but me and my wife said, oh, let's go ahead, and we have some old lima beans, you know, that we had saved there, so we decided to do it. But they seem to come up, and we're going to find out here pretty soon. Over here on this side here is cucumbers, and we just had so much water with cucumbers, they just got infested. But you can see like this in here, nice big cucumber there. We're going to get that. Well, let's go ahead and take that today. Cucumbers are really good for you, but they also put a lot of gas for me. I mean, cucumbers give me a super lot of gas. But we planted quite a few plants here. Let's go up here a little bit for us. Just see, like, well, no, that one, if they're really yellow, I leave them there because I'll take seeds out of those. And we have a couple really big ones here on the ground. I don't know, you probably can't see it. This one here is hanging. Here it is. And I'll just let it go a little bit longer, and then I'll take that home, and I'll put that, I'll take those seeds out of there, clean them real good, take the seeds out and put them on a plate. That's all you have to do with the seeds on those. So if you're going to do things like that, that's the best way to do it. So, okay, let's go to the next plant. Okay, what we have here is some cantaloupe. I'm not for sure what type they are, but we put them in last year, and we ate, like, I think 15 or 20 of these. I think it was about, I had to be around 15 cantaloupes we ate last year. You know, chickens like them too. So that we decided to do them. This year we decided to put them on this wire here, and see what they're going to do, see if we can hold them off the ground a little bit. But, you know, I really like them the old way. You know, you just put a patch, and you put a little heel and put a patch, and then you grow them that way and put some straw around them. I don't know, I still like it that way more. But let's see if you can see one here, right here. And they won't get much bigger. They only get maybe, I don't know what size you would want to call it, but that's what these all down to here are, cantaloupes. Okay, let's go ahead and go to one more place, and then here we have some carrots. Carrots are coming up real nice. Got turnips over there. Now, this is the first year I put carrots in a raised bed. I just wanted to see what it was going to do. Seems like it's growing really well. Let's hope they get big on a bottom. That's probably the most thing about it. But I don't know if they're too close or what, but I normally don't do it this way. We just put them in a row in a garden, put them next to another plant or something, and then we do it that way. But this will be the first year in a raised bed. Same as the turnips. We have the turnips over here, and they're growing pretty nice size. We have cut some of that turnips off. We took them home. Now we're waiting and hoping these carrots are going to go just like that. So we really don't know what's in our food anymore. So it's better off to go ahead and maybe just put a few plants around the house and share with somebody else if you have extra. Because what we do, I'll put, like, I have zucchini in, and I'm not a big fan of zucchini. I'll eat a little bit of it, but we give it away. We give cucumbers away. We just, sometimes we make nice little baskets and give those away with, you know, with different types of carrots and stuff in them. Just some of the older people that we feel that, you know, that don't have that much, because a lot of older people are just too proud to take anything else, you know. But to give them a little bit, it helps them out, you know, it helps everybody. So, but if everybody would give a little bit of food, grow a little bit, give a little bit, hey, there's nobody would be hungry. So, okay, that's it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And then we'll be back later, and we'll see what else is growing, get a little bit bigger, and we'll show you. So, okay, thanks for watching, and have a great day.